Emotional testimony about Alec Murdaugh and full details on the extent of his alleged financial schemes that took millions from clients.
That was the focus on day 12 of the murder trial. And WSAV's Andrew Davis was in the courtroom for that testimony. He is live in Walterboro tonight with continuing coverage.
Yeah, we have much more on that, Tina and Ben, but first we're going to start with some late-breaking testimony in just a moment about gunshot residue and how it may connect back to the crime. But most of the day was focused on Alec Murdaugh's former law firm, as the chief financial officer and one of his former partners detailed the extent of his alleged crimes.
Didn't think this would be that hard.
Ronnie Crosby was talking about Paul, who called him Uncle Ronnie. Crosby also detailed Alex's alibi, which matched what he told investigators the first time about him having dinner with Maggie and Paul, taking a nap, going to see his mother, and coming back to discover his wife and son murdered. He also talked about the financial schemes that Alec was involved in, how he didn't believe it until the information was directly in front of him, and then it was just almost too much for him to bear.
I'd sat for a minute and reviewed it. I think Danny said, "You're going to need a drink." And so...
Did you have a drink?
Yeah, ultimately more than one.
And the Parker Law Group Chief Financial Officer Jeannie Seckinger also took the stand today. She's the person who confronted Alec after finding missing legal fees that were supposed to go to the firm. One of those confrontations happened the morning of the murders. Prosecutors went one by one through the dozens of clients that he allegedly stole from, using that fake Forge account to make it look like his fees were going to the company, but instead going directly to a bank account in Alec's name. Seckinger says it was a crushing moment when she found out the truth.
As everyone come out, I started noticing it more and more, and the sickest feeling you could feel in the world. I knew that he was stealing all this money. I think Alec was successful more, not from his work ethic, but from his ability to establish relationships and to manipulate people into settlements and clients into liking him. So he did it through the art of bullshit, basically.
Did you really know Alec Murdaugh?
I don't think I ever really knew him. I don't think anybody knows him.
Now, when he was confronted, Alec told the partners, said simply he knew he'd get caught. Seckinger says the law firms actually paid more than $5 million, almost that much, back to clients to pay for all of Alec's misdoings. Now, late today, a gunshot residue expert says she found a total of 38 traces of gunshot residue inside the blue raincoat that was found at Alex's mom's house that we told you about yesterday. She says that was a significant amount. The only way something like that could happen would be if someone was wearing a piece of clothing that had a significant amount of gunshot residue on it, or if that raincoat itself was actually wrapped up on something that maybe had been shot or had a significant amount of residue on it. The defense will get their chance to talk about gunshot residue and confront this expert themselves tomorrow morning at 9:30. In Walterboro, Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Andrew, thank you. And WSAV is on your side with complete coverage of the Murdaugh case online, from daily courtroom coverage and real-time blogging from our digital team to prior stories and background. You'll find it all at WSAV.com/Murdaugh.